just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Liking 18. Hey, check that, street. Hey, smash. Ready.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now the man signed from Washington, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Byron Murphy, the rookie, there on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
At their own 18-yard line.
53. Right.
Here comes the 3rd-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks 1st down as he gets this up to the 28-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
A 1st down throw for Smith. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Juwan Bentley. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go.
play action now. It's Gino. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Smith from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. He finds Walker. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Smith now to throw on first. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. He's taken down for just shy of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10.
18 rep, let's go.
From out of the gun, here's May. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
To throw on first down is May. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now, May. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. flies. Kick is good. And the Patriots will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Smith to throw on first down. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
A dive, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That his first touchdown of the new year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll go again here with Stevenson. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Go.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the safety, Rayshon Jenkins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Hey, trio left. Like Jack's left, Jack's left.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tavah.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first and 10, here's May. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Off the play fake, Smith. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Osborne, the man on the move. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. He'll check this down to the running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A second down throw for Smith. Lockett brings it in out wide. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll run the sneak, and he will have the Seahawks first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, Smith. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
From the gun on third down, Smith. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Throwing is May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it. So that brings out the flag.
19 tight, go!
On second down, it's May. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. And he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Check 59, cover. Here we go, here we go. 13X, 13X. Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. Hey, it's a clip. Listen up.
Gino to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. They're fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Off the play fake, it's Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's May to throw it on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Seahawks 14.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one.
Joey Slide to kick off for the Patriots.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Hey, let's go Sunday, Sunday. Come on, son. Hey, here we go, Sunday, Sunday. Hey, here we go.
Play action now. It's Gino. Smith and Ggggg left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Hey, look. Here we go, here we go. Strike, strike. Come on, son.
Smith from the gun on third down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Smith next. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll motion over Metcalf. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Checking it down. This one is caught.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3...
Oh, a loose football. The Seahawks scoop it up.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now Stevenson. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
Really nice job by this running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the first down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to the air, it's Smith. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll run on first down with Stevenson. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's May. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Austin Hooper. Touchdown, New England. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. That one incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And Whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Gino now on 1st and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Chenault. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Gino. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. On 1st down is Smith. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Gino. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Smith. Outright Smith and Ggggg has it.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody...
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Gibson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
A fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
Hey, alert! Alert! There we go, throw it! No ball.
Smith now to throw on first down. That's complete. It's Metcalf.
Cover! Hey, let's go Wednesday,
On first down, here's Gino to throw. That's dropped off for Walker. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Off the play fake, Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is caught. He finds Walker. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, second and a yard.
13 next.
From the shotgun, Smith. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. What can they do here? This is third and forever. Now, Gino. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Hey, it's a clip. Hey, we go.
They'll go. Smith. That's taken in. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They convert in style. Huge play on fourth and long. Smith to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stevenson. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Go!
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Go!
He'll go right back to Stevenson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.